Welcome to Party Roll. We are 5 guys, 1 table, playing D&D. I'm Dusty.
I'm Corey.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steven.
And I'm Matt. Yeah! Let's party roll.
Motherfucking party roll to beat is 12.
This is the best edition.
For
12. I rolled 10. But I'm still going to drink this whiskey,
I
so...
rolled a 1.
We are kind of not here to party.
Can I have the last of that whiskey?
Did you beat the roll?
I matched it.
All right.
Okay.
Split the rest of the whiskey between me and Steven.
Okay. There's none left.
This is weird now because before party rolling was for nothing, and now that's actually something tangible because we're giving more booze to the ones who win.
Shoot it.
Split that half a shot between us.
We're
partying, damn it.
We were asked by a listener. You just took all the whiskey.
That's it. There's not even enough for a shot.
And then he dropped it.
Do you want to split this?
Steven, you've had too much. No.
Well, no,
don't
There's some
split
spiced
the half.
rum. Do you want some spiced rum?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I want to play D&D.
There's some cranberry juice.
Let's
You want
play
some cranberry
D&D.
juice?
Yeah, actually, that sounds really good.
We should
I'm
make
gonna
a let's
shoot
play
this now, okay?
of us playing D&D.
He did it.
Off like a bitch.
That was really manly for like half a second, and then it just went downhill.
I'm gonna drink.
God, it hurts
Don't tell my wife.
We were asked by a listener on what party roll actually is. And
On the Party Roll,
listener
party
being
roll
in-
forums, right?
The listener being Engineer Rory going, why the fuck do you guys party roll?
check out our subreddit that we don't have for any
We
backstory.
can make that. I mean, anybody can make a subreddit.
I'm Mark, and you can make a subreddit.
There's like-
I
mean,
You gonna let the man tell his story about how Party Roll came to be, or are you gonna like act like you do all the time?
yeah. See, he's making that face he's making all the time when he's making that assumption.
I'm going to start crying.
When you're making that face, the panty's going
Why don't you? Anyways, to
off.
settle dispute on who
Boom.
actually parties, we decided to roll it off, and then it became a tradition.
Because I like to party.
Yeah, Corey likes to party, but I also like to party.
My name is Steven, and I like to party.
But see, I like to party like a lot.
Yeah, see, yeah, he likes to party a lot.
Like a lot.
Yeah, me too, but he does.
I rolled a 1, and I tried to party, but I instead went to the kitchen, made pancakes. We were out of syrup, so I used molasses, and it was terrible.
It's not that bad.
I've had molasses. It's
Yeah,
okay.
That sounds all right.
It's okay.
It's not okay, listeners.
Oh, was it that organic molasses that you guys
Yes.
put? It's just a giant, just a block.
This has happened to you in the past, hasn't
This
it?
literally has happened to me, and it was terrible. Whoever's thinking molasses is good on pancakes has never tried molasses on pancakes.
Why don't you
No,
just...
it wasn't great. But
Why
it
don't you
wasn't
just
terrible.
literally just dump sugar on them? Because that's the same thing, really.
I should do that.
Yeah, just dump pancakes with sugar.
Well, people used to use molasses because it lasts longer in your stomach.
Yeah,
so they would
poor
put molasses
people.
on everything, and then they'd eat it, and then they'd be full longer.
That happened on Over the Garden Wall
wait,
in
that's-
an orphanage full of poor kids without parents.
See, it's
That's
true.
the story of molasses.
It's really heartwarming.
So poor people enjoy
So
your
poor
molasses.
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 Put it on everything.
Molasses.
Tip of the door to you.
That was no.
Tip of the trilby. Molasses.
We're cutting that.
Oh, hey, it's that rum.
Hey, a giant
Oh, hey,
bottle of rum.
I'm not drunk. Let's fix that.
I don't work tomorrow. Fuck it.
I work in like 7 hours. Okay.
I work twice tomorrow.
Steven has a sad life.
No, not really, but
No, I'm gonna go with that.
So party roll, huh?
Our friend Grick
Fucked it up.
at the front of the
I'm
castle.
doing okay. I'm just not actually killing anybody.
He's at the front of the castle. He's in a little tiny room with 2 goblins, both of which are
Did you
terrified.
say Jew goblins?
I said tiny little I said 2 goblins.
Pretty sure you said something about porch trolls.
You guys.
Some pork goblins.
Oh my. Okay.
what?
That wasn't recorded, so that never happened.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that didn't happen.
So Corey created that term. Good job, Corey.
I'm coining that then. That's mine. I made that.
So you're in a
Put that
room
on a coin.
Yeah, I'm in a room with two of them.
with two goblins.
Flatten it out with one of those hand roller cranks.
One's got a gash in
The
his
zoo.
face.
Wish you'd never done that because you needed that quarter later on in life.
That's right. There's a troll on the other side.
Yeah, I guess it's worth
Your
it.
phone's glowing.
Thank you, phone. I'll look at that later.
Is that your boyfriend?
Hey, that's mean.
Wicked bird.
Why would
Corey.
Why would it matter, Corey?
Because you never tell me anything about your life anymore. That's why.
Should we get real?
We'll talk
For
later.
real?
Is his
Oh.
name Scott?
Pilgrim.
What?
I think that's a yes, listeners.
I'm so embarrassed now because I haven't talked to you guys about Scott.
Think he'd look nice with a Scott. I don't know.
I wanna
Thank
play.
you.
You
Okay.
guys could be MS.
Okay, you're in a room with two goblins, both of which are named Scott.
I like it.
Cut it out.
One of them is still huddled against the wall with a giant chest.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard the term sucking wound? I know you have, Dusty.
I've sucked some wound in my day.
That is yeah, sucking wound. That's when it's just you know,
It's like
just-
breathing?
Yeah, it's just open and just
Okay.
it is not good.
Cool.
And but he's still alive. And the other one is standing there with a bow and arrow, freaking out, and just launched an arrow into the ceiling, or I think actually the floor. Either way, it's your turn.
I had. Am I in range to hit the
Yeah, it's a
wounded
tiny
guy?
room.
Okay, so I'll hit wounded guy again
It's fucked up.
with Sheila, the dwarven war axe, and I miss
Oh.
10.
All right.
Since I didn't do a movement action, do I get two attacks? No, that's not how it works.
No.
Okay.
Only for monks.
Yeah, you can do it with the movement action, though.
If you're a cow, you can do it with
Well,
the movement action.
You still get a movement action if you want to leave. But you just slash and hit the ceiling above it somehow.
Shut the door behind me.
Okay. You shut the door behind you.
You're in here with me.
He just Rorschachs the two little goblins.
Hey, Matt, your roommate just licked my toe.
It's fuck. That's dude. I think he's
just ride it
he's
out.
giving you signals.
All right, he left.
Oh, well,
He's trying to beckon
He's-
you into the bedroom.
he's fickle.
He gave you a customary.
He
toe
gave
lick.
you an opening and you didn't take it, so he's gone.
Should read my roommate better.
You really should.
Now he's going to tell all his friends that you're frigid.
That cold bitch.
Okay, goblin against the wall.
Yeah.
That's cowering with its wound. Finally realizes that he's gonna die in here, so he lashes out, because he has no option now, and swings his little sword at you.
Gross.
I need to start rolling better because I'm in a very bad
You
position.
should. I'm gonna go ahead and say that candidly. That is a 14.
No.
So no, he freaks out, and I mean he's dying, so he just kind of swings it.
I stop his blade.
You just grab it and you just shake your head at him.
Blood trickling down it.
Yeah, you just grab it with your hand and just drips down your
I say,
arm.
stop it, guy.
Stop it. And the other one
Yeah.
drops his bow and arrow to the ground, takes his dagger, and kind of lunges at you.
Shit.
You got this, bro.
14.
Nope.
You stop it with your other hand.
I say,
Holding.
You're just holding
Blade.
two goblin swords and just shaking your head at both of them.
Nope.
cool.
During this time,
Elsewhere.
you've noticed clumping.
Yeah. I think I have a hobby. 'cause
Horse-
of my
horse
way.
clump?
The door behind you opens.
Space clump?
Some space
Crap.
clomping.
Oh, things are bad.
I wish I should have. Ah, damn it. I forgot about the trap that was outside.
There's a lot of things you should have done.
I never know until after the fact. The DM knows so much, and I know so little.
You don't know what's going on, but something opens the door behind you, and since it is at your back, it's gonna get an advantage.
See you guys.
Do you have
It's nice
another?
knowing you.
Do you have another hand that you can catch a sword with?
Do you have a third hand?
Just your foot, just boots come off.
I can catch it with my back, which is probably what's going to happen.
Pour him a little more. Pour him a little more.
You suddenly feel a sword come up against your back. That is
You
a
sure Rory's peeing in the urinal?
that is a 20. Not natural, but it's a 20.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, he hits.
And that's a hit. And let's see.
It's okay.
Is that a rum do?
Sounds of nature.
So roll my d8.
We just recorded this in a men's restroom on a state park.
That is 7 damage to go on with the 7 damage you already had from the arrow earlier, or 2 sessions ago.
Better watch out, Grick.
Yeah, starting to hurt.
Yeah, you're in a bad spot there.
You didn't catch it with your feet?
No, I didn't.
Is it me? Is that why you're looking at me?
I'm looking at you because they're so attractive. You're just
Dude,
I'm blushing right now.
winks are flying back and forth.
Scott ain't got nothing on Steven.
No, he doesn't. Well, if we, we would still be MS.
Alfie's getting jealous up there.
He doesn't even give a shit.
Hey, buddy.
It actually is Wizard's turn.
Oh, yay. What do I
Good
do?
job, you.
What do I do?
What do you do?
I don't know. So, the goblin that was running back in to the room full of other goblins got punched, arrowed.
Yes. So now they're okay. You are. I'm gonna say you're kind of peeking in the doorway, and that goblin that you missed with the fireball ran back inside. Called out to his buddies, and then your Tekno Viking. I was gonna say friend, but I wouldn't call him that. Tekno Viking walks over there,
Lovers, more like it.
taps him on the shoulder, and just clips him in the chin. He falls back against the wall and immediately just gets pinned to it with an arrow through his jugular, and he's just gone.
Okay.
So that's what you just witnessed.
So Tekno Viking is standing in the doorway.
Yeah, there's
after
room,
the
like-
doorway.
Yeah, I mean, you could get around him, but yeah, he's standing in there.
Okay, so I'm gonna run and kind of be behind Tekno Viking to see if I can see how many enemies are in that little room.
I'm dancing, so you're going to have to dodge with my dances to stay behind me, of course. That's a
Well, I
given.
mean, no, that's just how it is when you stand near you.
True.
Okay. So you run around, you kind of poke your head around Tekno Viking. Wow, that was...
Poke your head.
I
Yeah.
actually poked my head, so you couldn't hear me for a second. But you poke your head around the Tekno Viking.
Yes.
I'm very literal with my movements. And look in the room. You see in there 5 goblins all huddled down, kind of shaking, like looking at the door nervously because they
they're so
just saw what
scared.
happened to their friend.
Are they all together?
They're all together. They're all kind of huddled together. Oh, God.
Are
They're all
they
huddled
really?
together. And standing probably a good 10 feet back or so is an older-looking goblin with a big scar on his eye and a chef's hat. And he's just standing there
Oh, I bet that's cute.
holding a big spoon and barking at them to hold together.
So how far away
He is
are these-
giddy.
are
He's
these-
so excited.
are these goblins from me?
Oh, hell yeah.
Is it a Gorblin Ramsey?
They're
Oh, play that. Play that.
We'll add that in post. Okay.
Engineer Rory, get on that shit.
Oh God!
All right.
As the fire just starts burning in your eyes.
Oh, it is
All right. They're a good 10 feet or so into the room.
10 feet into the room.
I'd say from where you are, probably about 15 feet away because you're at the edge of the doorway.
Okay, well I'm gonna because I haven't
say
used
his-
my entire movement,
His
so
hands
I'm
are burning?
You barely moved.
gonna step
Scratch
around
is burning.
our dancing friend here and just extend a gentle flaming hand.
How far does that go?
It goes about 15 feet.
That's perfect.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Somebody order Goblin Goblin
Remind me
flambe.
again. You know what? Roll your damage because I'm not even. If it's
Will
gonna.
you hand me the book? I don't remember how much damage it is exactly.
Just all damage.
Oh, yeah.
Infinity damage.
Just times
Everything
2.
dies.
It's 2 infinity d8.
And beyond.
You get a one-liner before you cast it, also, if you want to say anything really cool.
Always.
Not to put you on the
I
spot.
thought he was going to smoke
no,
a whole
don't
joint
worry.
before he did
I
it.
got time. I got to find the spell first. I know it's on this page right here because there's somebody with giant burning hands.
That's very appropriate.
I thought the page was just stuck together.
Jizzing over spells.
Okay, you have to pass a save, and then you take 3d6 damage or half as much when you even if you.
That's why I'm going to let you roll first.
So that move is in HD and 3D?
Yeah, it's 3D HD
Widescreen?
and then half 3D HD widescreen if you pass the save.
It's a specialized edition.
Nice.
Thank you.
HD, NLNR, Sony, XNA,
Okay,
PvP, XYZ.
stop it. It was funny when we did it.
Just roll your damage.
So we're looking at 10.
Oh my god.
14 damage.
Oh, hell yeah.
How many HP does Goblins has?
Like 2.
Yeah, I'm not even rolling the save because they would still die.
Oh, yay. And then as I do it, I'm just like, blaze it up.
Smoke.
Blaze it up.
Okay. That's not enough to hit the one in the back.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But, yeah. 5 little goblins all in a row. It was their time to go. They just
That rhymed.
erupt into flames and screaming and horrific stench. And you just see your wizard friend just
Masturbating?
start dancing back and forth. He is so
Oh, wait,
excited
that's
with
never
himself.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
it?
just unlimited power.
And then I clear my voice. I mean, like, a bunch of shit, bro.
That was like real far out.
Like 15 feet.
The
Boo, boo.
the chef goblin kind of just falls backwards from the force of the heat and just stares wide-eyed at what's going on in front of him.
You
at
better give
all
up,
of his
bro, or you
underlings.
next.
Would one say that he drops his spaghetti?
A little. He was actually cooking pad thai.
Hey, you guys had that for lunch
That's
early.
why I thought of it. I was using that,
I had curry.
Nice.
Gross.
which would be actually more appropriate since everything's on fire.
I had Red Robin. I don't know if
That
that's
sounds good.
geographically appropriate.
I got a rock.
That's a rock fact. Some people might get that. You should get that.
No, I tell him that, though. I tell him to give up now, or he will burn with them.
Over the garden wall. Greg has a rock, and he says random stuff. And he says, "That's a
All right,
rock."
he struggles back to his
yeah,
feet
makeup
because it
story.
actually is his turn now. Turns around and bolts out the door behind him.
No. I'll never get to wear his chef hat.
And well,
Seth follows.
now I have to roll more. Goddamn. Oh, I do get to erase some though.
Yay!
From here to here.
Yay.
How many? We've killed 7? Yeah. How many has Grick killed?
That's
0. I haven't killed one.
Grick has just been.
I'm just
fucking
attracting
around.
attention wherever I go. So maybe it's good that I'm away from all of you guys.
Follow the pots and pans to your ultimate death.
But seriously, I think I need to cut and run pretty soon because I'm in trouble.
You gotta get back
Come
to
hang out with
Michigan's-
us. We're just burning everything and
Yeah.
Michigan night classes.
punch
are calling.
arrowing it and doing horrific things to its lungs.
Just trying to find him.
Do you telepathically tell me like party over here, and I just like? gotta
Well,
go?
actually, well, it's not your turn yet,
No, it's
but
not my
you'll
turn.
see. Eeny, meeny, miny. It's Tekno Viking's turn.
All right.
stuck at
My
six.
turns are arbitrary. I'm not actually in kind of a.
You're not actually in the rotation.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry, I keep skipping it.
Okay.
It would have been a goblin's turn, but they're all dead.
Yay. Okay. So the cook is the only one left alive.
Yeah, and he just bolted out the back door. Well, there's actually no door. There's just like rubble, and then
Wait,
a little.
so you're saying the door was gone?
The door was gone. There's rubble, and then there's a little path through the rubble that leads back to another room.
I'm obviously going to run after him and try and punch him in the back of the neck.
All right.
You don't know what's back there, by the way. Just so you know. But continue.
Techno
I'll
Viking
dance with
does
caution.
not think ahead.
Cautionary dancing.
All right,
I like it.
you actually just like take off in a freaking Terminator run at him. Like your upper body is just not even moving. Like just your arms and legs are pumping. And that's actually just you making that noise. Like as you run, like not with your mouth. That's your arms
my
are making.
muscles.
Your muscles make that noise as you run, and you whisk right past Wizard. You just kind of actually roll me a agility roll or whatever that is, acrobatics.
9.
All right. As you run, you stumble slightly over a charred goblin corpse. That slows you a little bit, but you don't fall. So you kind of and straighten yourself and keep running. This room is a good, I'd say, 40 feet long or so. So
Can it be like Dark Souls, and when he runs by the ragdoll body, just sort of like
yeah,
spasms up in
it
the
actually
air?
gets caught in a door and just starts flapping like in Oblivion.
Good.
So you actually run all the way through the rubble and arrive in the room just in time for the cook to start yelling at 3 goblins who are in front of him that he needs help. And that's where you are. So he's standing there, they're killing everyone!
Can I punch him in the back of the neck now?
You ran because 30 feet is your movement. So to run, that's your whole movement. You get to go more than 30 feet.
It's your whole turn, yeah.
Yeah, it's your whole turn.
Fuck.
So you're right there.
Can I spit on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like as you stop,
I spit on him.
as you stop, you like stop yourself and then spit, and the spit is propelled by your running speed and just kind of gets a good splat against the back of his head.
Nice.
It doesn't hurt him, but
Damn it.
yeah, it's gross.
Nice.
Seth?
Yeah, ass.
I was trying. Okay, Seth Rogen's turn. You are currently admiring your handiwork, and from the room, you can't really see in the room, but it sounds like your friend Wizard is having some fun in there.
I was.
He's just playing in the charred like
He's over there
dust.
just kind of poking around in him with a stick.
Making little sparks as I go around.
Pew, pew.
Okay, so we're in the hallway, murdered some goblins, and then I want that chef hat.
You didn't see him yet.
No, I heard about it. heard some guy talk about it.
I'm pretty sure
No.
I did instantly yell, "Oh, that motherfucker got a chef hat on!"
And I just like eyes just bugged out. Okay, yeah, I'll go into the room with my wizard.
All right. So you do that.
I'm gonna inspect around 'cause we haven't really inspected.
All right. Somebody doing something like role play. It's been a while. Let me look.
Look.
I'm gonna roll for perception. 18.
You don't have a perception bonus?
Look, room.
Not at all. It doesn't
Really?
even make sense.
Gross.
I'm just 100% sneaky and
It's really gross.
observe nothing. The room is
It's
gross.
gross. It's yeah, like okay, the over on the side is just rubble, and there's a path through the rubble, like I already described. The rest of the banquet hall is just gross. Like it's a bunch of looks like it used to be a banquet hall for a castle, but
You're saying bang hall.
all the tables. That's in the back of the castle, sir.
Where all the loads are.
I'm the goblin who cleans up all the loads.
An arrow just right in his temple.
There are
No, the loads.
We'll clean the loads.
there's tables all. Most of them are falling apart. A few of them are still sturdy and usable.
Load lasagna.
There's dirty dishes just sitting everywhere, just kind of stewing in their own
Alfredo.
juices.
Cut it with a knife.
all sorts of leftover rotting food just sitting around. This place is not up to code.
Gross.
So we should just. Leave and call
There's-
OSHA and then get this.
There's
place shut
Brazilians playing horns in the back.
How far away is the? Can I see the chef hat?
You can't see a chef hat. Dang it. You don't know that chef hat exists. Damn it. And, okay, know what? As you run in and you see Wizard poking in the ashes, he turns around. He's like, he just kind of gives you a sup. He's like, dude, that's a chef hat. And you're like, I want it.
Just lose my shit.
So yeah, you're about. You know which way he went. He got. He's like he went in there. The weird dude followed him.
Follow the techno sounds.
You just follow that. You're probably you're halfway in the room now, and well, I mean, you're still in your turn though.
Yeah.
But so you've looked around, but that's kind of a free action perception. So you've moved a good 30 feet, so you can either do something or you can move the rest of the 30 feet. Like you can just, I don't know. Well, that's kind of weird because you're supposed to be running if you do that. So I guess you would like be running through the room, and Wizard kind of yells at you, "Yo, Chef Hat!" And you're like, "Cool," and you keep running.
Technically, I only have 25 feet.
What?
I'm a halfling.
Oh, I thought everybody had the same movement speed.
No, we've got 25 feet.
I'm sorry,
I know
bro.
we have 5 less than everyone else, which is a little racist.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
I'm sorry. I think I have
okay.
25 also when I saw in the book. I just took from the human pre-made.
It's all right. You
which
haven't
says
really
30.
You haven't really moved more.
But
than
you make
50
up for
feet
having
in
like a
any
huge
turn.
penis, right?
Oh yeah, well that's my third leg.
Well, compared to the rest
slows-
of his body.
no, yeah, it's huge for a halfling. Like it's like a halfling baby arm.
Are we talking like
holding him like Peach at least? I don't know.
holding a plum?
A plum.
So like a raisin?
No, it's
So you just have this like giant softball at the end of the little halfling? What's going on?
It's actually put a bunch of weight on it, so it's like all kind of stretched out and a little
It's
veiny.
like a baby rattle.
It's got a really nasty twist in it too. Like he just can't.
it's more of a kink.
Just a little knuckle.
Knuckle.
moose knuckle.
Okay. That imagery aside, yes, you can move 50 feet, so you can get into the room if you want to do that, like behind Tekno Viking.
The bodies are all really charred. There's nothing I can really like.
Not really.
Try to
And they're
steal. There's nothing.
You've killed a lot of goblins in this adventure. You know what they have, which is
That's
not
true.
much.
They got nothing.
They got their shitty little swords and their shitty little bows.
If you want to collect a
pins.
loincloth, you can give it to your
then
friend.
they're all
Rick.
charred.
Sorry about
Everything has been cleansed in the fire.
Beautiful. Yeah. I'll just go towards my little Tekno Viking friend.
All right, so you just kind of jog the rest of the way.
Yeah, why not?
And you're
I've
just
got
standing
my
there.
bow ready in hand.
All right, so you're standing there, and you kind of make your way in the rubble and get there right as Tekno Viking does somehow. I guess you kind of jogged alongside him.
Yeah, sure.
It's should all be happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
But,
These are all seconds apart.
Yeah, so you just kind of jog in there along with him, and you watch him spit on the back of the cook. Patoo! Lands right on the chef's hat.
Oh shit!
I want the hat.
You're gonna have to wash it now. It's gross.
I don't
You
care.
don't have to wash it. Just use paper towel or something.
Scratch at it after your fingernail.
All right, so
Well,
that's,
chef's hats are pretty waterproof. I
that's
guess.
the end of my turn. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Guess whose turn it is?
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Grick.
Wilhelm.
Well, that was there.
I like our Foley that we got this time around. It's good.
Okay.
Engineer Rory in the mix.
So you're now surrounded by 3
Fuck
enemies.
no! Does that mean
Stop.
I have a disadvantage from everybody?
Don't die, Matt.
But I go
please.
first.
Wait, where's Matt?
You do.
at? I'm
He's on the
confused.
other side of the
So
castle.
what do you like? I suggest
Matt on
doing
the other
whatever
side
you
of the
need to
Matt's,
do.
Matt's sitting right beside me.
Grick is on the other side of the
you.
castle because
Thank
Dusty's
everybody.
being a smart ass.
I need a GTFO.
You're welcome.
That's what I would suggest.
Why do you
So,
guys
It's called role playing.
Damn, he's got me
but
there.
I will mention, like right after you get slashed in the back.
We're just gonna lose Grick because he went the wrong direction.
Is it a hobgoblin?
R.I.P.
This is a point where just to make
Where
a
the
little,
healer should step in. Oh wait, we don't have
Where's
one.
our healer? This is a demonstration of a little value that most D&D groups, most of them learned it the hard way, and I think we're doing it now, called "Don't split the party."
Who's not with us?
Just Grick. We're all three together.
What the fuck is Grick
Just
even
me.
doing right
I'm a
now?
little bit behind
Hey,
you guys,
hey.
but we're all basically within talking distance.
But from
I thought I could handle it, guys.
from roughly about 30 feet, I'd say, behind you, you hear what sounds, well, a pretty familiar sound by this point to you. You just hear a giant whoosh of flames and screaming.
Really? About 30 feet
And
behind me?
the
In the room?
hobgoblin that's behind you also hears, and he kind of turns around,
Awesome.
wondering what's going on.
Okay, well, I book it to wherever I heard that.
Okay, he's in the doorway. So you need to do something with him, like try and push him out of the way, or
Fuck, I know I'm gonna fuck this up. But yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him as I
like
run
shoulder
by.
tackle or something. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just a normal attack, so go for it. And I'm going to say he's distracted, so I'm going to give you an advantage.
15 plus what? Strength?
I'll roll twice, just to see.
15 again.
Well, pick which
Nice.
15 you want to take.
I'll take the second one.
Oh, wrong
feels
choice,
better.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Plus
Should have gone with the
strength.
first one.
not what I
Right.
would have done, but
Is this strength?
Yeah, for you it should be strength.
Yeah.
For just about anything.
Okay, so plus 3, so 18.
18.
Fuck. Hold on, let me see. Do I have anything else? I have athletics, which is plus 5. So that give me a 20.
Well,
I don't
see,
know if that's
there's not really
athletics.
any rule. Well, is there rules about tackling? I don't really know.
About
I'm gonna-
like melee, that would just be kind of a melee thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say, like, okay, you don't.
I wanted to, like, juke him.
Right.
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say you kind of try to push him out of your way just to get
Stiff
past
arm.
him. And, I mean, you.
right to the jaw.
You matched his armor class, so that should like I don't think you hurt him at all, but that should be enough to move
Can I
him.
scrape by?
Yeah, you just kind of like shove him slightly out of the way and kind of move to the side, like he kind of stumbles forward just barely
Grick
enough
likes
for you to
to
squeeze
move it,
through.
move it. Grick likes to move it, move it.
And
Then I'll
you,
just book it.
you still have movement, so you know where the sound came from. The sound came from directly in front of you, and there's a door to your right, and to your left
Right.
there are.
Quite a few.
Sacha
many was
Baron
that?
Cohen wouldn't be in the new Penguins movie.
To your left, there are 3 more hobgoblins coming down the hallway.
I'm bringing a train, just so you know.
Fucking bringing a train of gnolls.
Okay, so
Bro job,
I have
bro
a movement
job.
action.
Right?
I have a broken javelin. Can I like lob it as I run? That's too many actions.
That's too many actions.
Okay, I'll just book it then.
So you got to go through that door
At
to your
least
right.
2 more actions, right?
Wherever I heard the sound.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you burst into the door to your right. In front of you there are 3 goblins quickly grabbing weapons and one goblin in front of them
With a chef hat?
chef's hat on.
I like this.
And that's the end of your turn.
Okay. Oh wait, I see the other 2, don't I? Because they're in the room. They're technically in the room.
Just to your left, kind of peeking out of the corner,
Okay,
you see run up Tekno Viking,
got it.
and he spits on the goblin in the chef's hat.
Okay,
And Seth Rogen.
And
so I'm here, but I
Seth
brought.
Rogen you don't see because he's
I
so
didn't
stealthy.
spit on Seth Rogen.
He spits on Seth Rogen.
He's my friend.
Funny. Okay.
I brought a shit train.
So now I will combine.
feel how the
this
shit
bullshit.
clings to the air. Bo Bandy.
I was about
my
to say,
God.
hey. I almost said, hey, which of these goblins can I erase? None of them. They're all still alive because he didn't manage to kill any of them. One of them he hurt pretty bad.
Grick.
Hey, Grick. Get good, bro.
I've been fucking up this entire time.
Get
so
good.
He is the Corey of this dungeon, I think. He is the Seth Rogen this time.
Hey, there's no treasure. What can I say? I couldn't try to steal any
I'm supposed to be a
dragon
god at
gold.
combat. That's what's so crazy about this.
I'm really
supposed
hoping
to
we
be
can do
okay.
some more neck punch, arrow to the throat combos again.
Yeah,
That's
try that out,
pretty
guys. You're doing pretty good
You
with
should
that.
also have all the goblins group up together really close.
That'd be great.
sweet. Yeah,
More. That would be really good for me.
Well,
absolutely.
it is your turn.
How many broning hands do you have?
Broken hand.
Burning hands. I have 4.
Not bad.
Can I just please yell out to the group? I want that hat. Like I just say dibs. Dibs on the hat.
Dibs.
I have 3 more.
As I see that chef hat, as I run inside, I'd be like, "Ooh, Seth would like that."
Grick.
You're such a good friend.
Always-
I'm gonna
always
fucking
thinking about
toast
me.
that chef hat.
Don't you do it.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to do it,
Don't
but
do
I'm
it.
gonna do it.
Just don't do it.
Okay, it is your turn, though, so what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna. Can I get into the room that they are in right now, which is using a normal pace?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
about 30 feet away from you
You
now.
can jog over there.
Come
So
walk it.
I'm gonna jog over there, and when I see the guy in the chef's hat, I'm gonna just whip a firebolt at him. Not his hat, but I gotta attack him.
Slap and tickle, man. Just
All right.
play a
As
little
you
slap
walk
and
in,
tickle.
you
You don't have to
kinda-
burn it.
Couple little pumps.
Seth Rogen and Tekno Viking are kind of blocking the rubble a little bit, but you put your hand right between them and kind of...
Kobe.
What is that?
It's a 3,
Okay.
but it would be a 9. So
That's still a miss.
unless he's like on the ground and already knocked out,
Well, even then you would get advantage because that's how this system works.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get it. It wouldn't hit. But okay. So your firebolt flies.
Wait, is he shocked because I spit on him so he can get disadvantage? Maybe. He'd be really alarmed because that's a really fast spit.
Did that guy
It's fast.
disrespect
Actually,
me?
He's really his jimmies got rustled, so
He's
now
got some
Well-
rustled jimmies.
well, first up, no, that's stupid. But
that's
but
stupid.
But
It's
he
called
is,
role playing.
but he is facing away from you, so that is a good point.
am I gonna have advantage on this motherfucker?
I think you have an advantage
See?
on him
Okay,
Steven?
because firebolt just counts for a regular ranged attack, right?
Yeah, it's just
so yeah, you get
ranged.
advantage. Go ahead and let's see if you actually.
Weirdest time.
Okay, now I get 24.
Nice.
Okay,
You're welcome.
roll me some damage.
That was all thanks to my spit.
So you throw out the fireball and it goes way wild, but then you sort of like curve it back in.
You, kinda,
I'm
you act
like-
like you're bowling, and you kind of put your hand up like.
I'm gonna go more like going all Yamcha with his Kamehameha.
Really, we're gonna go
He's-
Yamcha.
Well, I mean,
That's the
none
character we want to emulate.
None of the other ones did it like he did. He actually controlled it.
Is that the one that got killed?
Like
Constantly.
5 times. He was terrible.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry,
6.
sorry.
6 damage.
Damage altogether.
Well, that doesn't have any modifiers on it.
Swear to God, if you ruin that hat.
I'm gonna ruin it in a minute, dude. When I get closer.
All right. The firebolt
That means he's gonna pee on it.
hits him square in the back and just singes him and leaves a big black burnt spot on his back, and he screams and shakes his hands and kind of twists around wielding his spoon and hollering at you in old crazy goblin words.
Yeah, well, fuck you, bro. We want to be in this castle now, I guess.
We're here for some reason and you're all gonna die.
This
have-
is my castle now.
You have our boss. Give him back.
Oh yeah, I have to say my character speaks Goblin if there's any important information that's
Oh,
being
cool.
said.
I also speak Goblin.
He said some really nasty things that I
Well,
won't repeat.
fuck him.
But nothing useful.
This is my dojo now.
This is my hat.
I'm gonna get that
It
hat.
will be just little
Little ash hat.
pieces of burnt hat.
All right,
I don't want to do it.
I know.
I have to do it.
The other goblins who he has alerted now spring into action. What?
Sorry, Albie was staring at Steven again.
He's not doing it angrily this time. Okay.
He always looks angry.
Oh man, he looks
That's a
great.
He's a good guy.
Can we hurry up so I can get that hat?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just saying.
The other goblins spring into action. One of them, the one on the right of the three, pulls out a bow.
Would he assume that it was somebody else since they kind of just...
He can't really see you. He just saw
my
a hand.
hand through
He
them?
saw a hand come out. He just saw fire. He points his bow at the biggest thing, which is going to be Tekno Viking, and fires. That is a 19.
Alright, so I had this little move that could not dodge.
He was waiting
I was
for
just
this.
waiting for
Right?
you to get a good shot in.
Yeah. So deflect missiles, and that's, let's see. You can use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit with a ranged weapon attack, and that's even if it hits.
What level is that?
3, which I am.
Nice.
How many times can you use that in a day?
Infinitely!
God damn, all these classes are overpowered.
You gotta roll something for it, don't you?
Yeah, when you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus dexterity plus your monk level, motherfuckers!
All right. Do you have to roll to actually do it though?
1d10 plus dexterity plus... So he has
It's
to...
taken
So
off
he can
the
negate
attack,
all damage
yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so he rolls a d10, and that's how much damage he takes off of it.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
roll damage, he rolls a d10 plus dexterity plus 3.
So please just
And
keep
not
shooting
only that,
stuff.
but if I catch it, I can also choose to spend 1 key point to make a ranged weapon attack right back at the motherfucker.
How many key
What do you mean
points
if you
have?
catch it?
I have 3 right now, which I haven't used any.
One for each level.
How do you know if you catch it or not?
I don't know. I
Okay.
think if
Well, unmitigated.
if you reduce damage to 0, that's when you catch it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, unmitigated, it would have done 8 damage.
Alright.
So roll an 8.
Roll your d10.
Okay, 1d10.
Do it. Do it. Catch
Plus-
that. I want to see this.
So what? Plus
Okay, so that's 4 plus. So that's 7 and 3, so 10.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right,
this is
so
awesome.
an
like
arrow
this.
flies at you, and you just fucking ninja that shit out of the air, like right an inch from your forehead. And then, do you want to use a key point to black dynamite that shit back at him?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Dynamite. Dynamite.
All right, so I'll roll it up. What would that be? What's the
I
modifier
have
for
no idea.
ranged attack?
You're
Dexterity is
You're
going to be
throwing an
range.
arrow. I don't even know.
Very hardcore
He's using his
ninja
key
shit
to
right there.
redirect the kinetic energy back.
So I'll unlock the magic of this arrow with my key. The shittiest. 6? Is that what happens?
You throw it, and drop it.
you grab it like really like just it's the most badass thing anybody's ever seen. You just catch it right there, and you just turn around and just kind of fling it limp wristedly at the ground.
You try to throw it like you would a football.
Just kind of.
So
That's a pretty cool move, being able to
That's
deflect
crazy, though, yeah.
and catch arrows.
I'm simultaneously impressed and amused by what happened.
all right. It comes around to the goblin in the middle, who just saw that, and he's kind of, and just hesitatingly. Well, at first he's freaked out because you caught it, but then he sees you just kind of fumble it, and he's like, I can probably take this out. And he also
I got this.
lowers an arrow at you. And he doesn't even hit. Well, what's your AC?
AC is 15.
All right, no. That one doesn't even get close to you. Just kind of flies over your head. And it's now your turn.
All right.
So just to belay the scene a little bit. Is that even a word? I probably just made that
Yeah,
up.
lay the scene.
I said belay.
No, that's a good word.
Thank you.
I think it's French.
And rock climbing?
Pretty sure I made that up.
No, it's like French.
You mean ballet?
Let's
Yes.
omelette du fromage the scene.
Relay the scene, I guess. Let's relay the scene to you. There's a goblin in a chef's hat, which he's just salivating at.
Gonna get that hat.
It's you got burnt very badly, and he's turned around.
get burned!
Turned around, and Nick Cage screamed at you.
My hair's burned.
You bitches! You bitches! And 2 arrows just whizzed at you from around this goblin,
Whiz.
and that's where you are.
All right.
And
Yeah.
also, seconds ago, just before this whole arrow shenanigans happened, the door to your right burst open, and your old friend, Grick, burst in, looking very haggard.
Knife wound.
A little
Are you
worse for wear.
Hagrid?
Shouldn't have done that.
Hey, Dusty, can you hand me the book again?
So that must mean if you're haggard going through a door, it's Harry Potter's birthday.
That's true.
All right. So I'm gonna run
Fast
up.
forwarding.
I'm gonna run up and try and punch the chef in the back of the neck again.
He's facing you.
I'm gonna okay. I'm
gonna try to rabbit
I'm gonna
punch
try-
him.
I'm gonna just wrap my arm around him and then pop right in the back.
Okay, so you run up and just give him a hug and try to hug punch him.
I'm gonna hug punch.
It's like a spin turn goodbye. It's a hug punch. It's a hug punch. Hello.
Classic hug punch. Hello.
In my country.
Is he Borat now?
This is how we say hello. All right.
Steven, do you go
16.
after me?
That's a hit.
All right. Hug punch.
Yeah,
hello.
you'll go again.
Successful.
Pretty quickly after me?
Yeah, right after you usually.
Okay. Just wondering.
Well, I'm a little. It's because everything is combined now, so I'm having to figure out. But yes.
So punch him.
Well, you're second to last in the order now that we've combined turns.
Okay.
So it's you, then Seth, then Wizard. Okay, what'd you roll? Damage.
Oh, 1. But I'm gonna hug punch goodbye
Damage.
with my other hand.
Wait, don't you add strength to that?
Yeah,
Oh,
you had
fuck.
strength. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'd
got
say
strength,
can't-
buddy.
Actually, I'll dexterity it since I'm a monk and do 4. You
All
can
right.
use dexterity.
You kind of cradle him, and as you're doing it, kind of like do kind of a karate chop to the back of his neck. It's the most awkward looking thing anybody's ever seen, but it hurts. And he kind of like he's got a bad crick now. His head's kind of turned to the right, and you come around with your other hand for another blow.
He's got a bad
Let's
grip.
see.
He's got grip.
He's got a grick at its neck.
I guess I need to roll for success with the second
Yeah.
punch. So I'll do a 15.
Do you get strength to that one? I forget.
That's to hit.
That was
To hit? Oh, that's all
That's
together
his
to
second,
hit?
That's his second
Yeah.
attack.
Right. Okay. That one is just barely. So that one you just kind of pat him on the back of the neck.
Give him one of those little ear pops.
So you kind of crack. So, with the second one. So yeah.
Right
that-
on top of where I just
But
hit
he
him.
is not in a good shape now.
Nice.
And it heals.
Can I spit again? Is that a free action?
That's always a free action.
Okay, I'll
Until-
spit on
well,
him again.
You gotta check your saliva counter. Like it's probably starting
Okay,
to run low by
I'll-
now.
I'll roll-
You're gonna need to take a
I'll
drink
roll
at
the
some point.
spit. 8 spits.
Oh, you got cotton mouth.
So you,
Damn it.
dude, you've been hanging out with Wizard or something?
I've been on MDMA this whole time. So.
All right. It would be Grick's turn, but it's Goblin 3's turn. Yeah, Goblin 3's turn.
Who's Goblin 3?
Goblin on the left.
Goblin 3.
He sees you run around, hug the chef, and hug karate chop, pat the chef, whatever the fuck you just did, and he's like, "What's going on?" But he notices now that you've moved. He realizes where that fireball came from.
Damn.
It's like, and he actually looks you straight in the eye, and there's a sense of knowing there, and he goes, "The burner." That's what they call me in college, bro.
Fucking burner, man.
So, yes, this is actually one of the goblins that survived your. Did any goblins survive?
No,
your
we
previous
burned them
escapade?
all. They all burn, but I'm sure word has spread.
He's heard the
Just
legends.
like the flames.
And he knows, like, they put out a description of you in the goblin lore over the last, 3 days it's been since you murdered all those goblins. Well, it's been more than that because you've been traveling. But anyway, he sees you and he knows. He just knows.
Well, good, he should.
And he points an arrow right at you, just kind of shaking and unleashes it.
Am I not blocking him?
No, you moved.
You moved out of the way to go hug
get some
slap
hug
punch.
punches.
Yeah, some hug punch.
Oh, I thought-
Get your hug punch on.
I thought the chef was the one firing it. Never mind. Just kidding.
That is a 21.
That's definitely a hit.
Ouch.
Is it a nat 20?
No, there's
Oh,
a
okay,
19.
good. That's good.
Remember the last time you got crit?
Yeah, I think I died.
You should have died.
It just reminds you the arrow to the throat.
I'm sorry.
That's 6 damage.
Okay. I can live with that.
All right.
For a little bit, anyways.
That hits you right in the gut.
We're getting pretty long in the tooth also, just so you know.
All right. Well, let's close this out with Grick's turn then.
Or we could close it out on my turn since I haven't gone yet.
Oh, yeah.
Grick goes before you.
I know.
Every episode ends on Corey.
But you always want to cut me off before my turn.
He's been cutting me off the whole game.
What I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just
You're
keep
literally
saying.
not letting Dusty go at all.
I'm gonna keep saying that Corey goes at the end, but then, or I'm gonna say like, oh, we'll do you next episode, and the next episode we're gonna start with Wizard.
Yeah, I know.
Just keep
It's-
skipping
It's
him.
gonna piss me off. I want that hat.
Okay,
It's gonna get that
Grick's
hat.
turn.
Okay, so seeing the situation in front of me and knowing the situation behind me, I have an idea and I get in my pack and I bring out a lamp oil that I bought recently. And
Oh, quick, guys, let's stop playing.
All right.
Oh no, a girl!
I take the container of lamp oil, I move out of the way of the door that I'm in front of.
You move in, like into the room.
Yeah, okay, I move into the room and I crash the lamp oil down in front, on the inside of the room in front of the door.
Yeah, I got you.
And then I crouch next to the door on the inside with my tinderbox ready in hand.
Sweet.
And then
Okay.
I'm primed.
This is really clever.
How tender is it?
It's caressing my hand as I
End it
hold
right fucking now. Don't let him go.
It is now the turn of that guy, Seth Rogen.
Yeah, me. It's my turn. Okay, so the chef hat.
That's actually the sound of fire that you hear.
that
Just crackling gently. Go.
chef hat's pretty close to me, isn't it?
It's pretty close to you. And this guy's not in good shape either.
Oh man. All right, I'm gonna pull that bow. I'm gonna pull that. Am I noticed?
You're really close.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
dude. the closer the better.
I mean, you're standing in the open doorway, so yes, you're noticed.
Okay, good.
You're not stealthy.
All right, still gonna shoot an arrow at this guy,
Okay.
but not to hurt the hat.
Oh no, roll for it.
Just gonna ignore that I tried to do that because I rolled 2, which is embarrassing.
Is that all together?
What was it? Attack bonus goes with it?
It's your character.
I don't remember. Chicken pot pie?
Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah, I think I just missed. I just missed completely. That makes me sad. I rolled crap.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a
How
2.
far apart are the orcs up on the that are shooting arrows at us? Are they like?
They're goblins.
Well,
They're right in
it's
front
plus
of
my
you.
dexterity
Well,
too,
no,
so it's
but
a
how
5.
far apart?
They're all
We'll
the
hash
same
that out next time.
wizard.
So
I rolled a 5 altogether.
you miss, and that's a really anticlimactic way to end that episode.
I
Yeah.
know, it kind of
God.
sucks.
Thanks.
Can I?
Thanks. That's why we don't let Corey go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Corey failed us.
Corey up in the house, bitches!
Seth Rogen.
Next time.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.